Hello, people. Welcome back. I've decided, oh gosh, sorry, I keep shifting. I've decided today I'm going to, what am I thinking about? I'm going to record me talking and doing my diary entry while I'm actually working on stuff in the background. And it's why you see the screen capture, it's just OBS. I'm working on an outfit design. I made sorry, I'm itching my nose. I made like a reference kind of sheet with some ideas on it for. As you can see, it says Al Pacino at the top. This is not his real name, okay? Um, and I have ideas I'm gonna work with. You're gonna see me actually um work on the character a little bit while I talk about my day. First of all, horrible. It was bad. It was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie to you. It was honestly probably one of the worst days I've had in a hot minute. I did cry at work again. I cried at work recently though, so like I'm not feeling like that's anything unique. Sorry, I keep looking at my phone. I have Pinterest open on my phone. That's what you're missing. I have also some references open on my phone besides in my little concepting piece. Um, what's in the way? Working on his cloak. Ooh, it's gonna be. Okay. I'm kind of stealing this design just slightly. I want this up too. Very slightly. Good time. This is cloak and yellow. It's my yellow year. I don't know fully what his outfit's gonna look like. I just have been trying to figure things out. You're not here. You're mad when I'm wearing yellow. You're gonna see me change it probably a bunch. Because honestly, I change designs consistently, constantly. I just never know what I want. Him, I kind of have an idea, obviously, because I made a character concept sheet. But even then, I'm not 100% sure, but everything's set on this. Hold on. I have a headphone in and it itches. I have a headset on because that's what's recording my audio. But I also have a little uh like in-ear. What do you want to call it? Okay, that's way better. Hopefully that's not screwing with the audio. Hopefully that's not screwing with the audio. I'm not here. I don't like the pose I drew, but I did this like 2 or 3 days ago because I was working on it. Whatever. Maybe it's my yellow. He takes his cloak off in the first like couple of seconds of the of him meeting this person. So like I'm not too set on the design of this cloak. I still want it to look cool though. So hold on. Let me look at these butterflies really quick. Okay. Maybe it's my yellow year. I need to stop humming. Singing a song. Oh, is that just playing on repeat? I think it is. Whoops. This is what I do. Whenever I'm drawing, whatever goes in the background, I figure out what the song of the day is going to be for the most part. Sometimes I record before and I already know. The last couple of days, I've just been listening to music while on. Okay. Now this is where stuff's going to get difficult because I have an idea for the pattern of this, which I think is going to be a pain in the ass because I love this check design here. But there's a problem. He's supposed to be wearing primarily white. Oh my god, it's playing something from Miss Saigon. That's one of the songs I don't actually like for the play. Okay. That works. And the morning sun dancing in the evening comes. Okay. Now, clip, normal, filter, Japanese filter. That's what its tool's called. I can't help that. Okay. This to 45 degrees. Doesn't matter if it's negative or positive. Increase it. Too big. I feel like this is too dark. Hold on. Frisco, hey, nothing to live for. It's on my way now. Anyways, I tried to work today, and it's my manager's fault mainly. Yeah, it's my manager's fault. Specifically, it's not his fault. I think he's kind of autistic, which I am too, but I'm also smart enough to know right before somebody does something, don't tell them what the, like literally, uh, I don't like lie about what exactly happened or like exactly reveal what my job is. Okay, so I work in customer service. Okay, and retail. So you're aware of what's happening. Um, okay, just be one. Eh, what is this thing doing? Yes, but he has this thing that he does where, like, right before I open my mouth to say something to a customer, he'll be like, "Do you remember last time when you said that thing? Yeah, you were doing it wrong. That's actually wrong." Which I get that he's trying to help me out and like make sure I don't make mistakes in the future, but also don't in front of a customer and also like right as I'm about to do something, say, "Hey, you're making mistakes." Okay? That's like telling somebody right before they get on stage to like perform or something that actually you're like really bad at that. So like don't make that mistake. I'm now you've now increased the chance of me making that mistake by doing it. Um, and he's done it like 3 or 4 times. First, I thought it was just like a, oh, he just has like bad timing. This was a coincidence. That the customer like walked up. Um, and while he was saying that, and then I noticed, no, he's saying it literally because he sees the customer. Which, like, yeah, I also worked this job at a really long time. I know if I make a mistake, I know the rules. I just sometimes forget stuff. I'm a human being. And I'm just like, by the way, this be like, we'll be dead for like 2 hours. Nothing's happening. Nobody's bothering us at all. And I'll just walk up directly in front of a customer. And I've never liked when people do that, where they directly will say, shit talking in front of somebody. Um, like this happened in high school. I used to be in choir, and the choir teacher would do this thing where she would call us up if a section was making mistakes. She would call up the entire section, make them sing the entire part that they were messing up on in front of the entire class, and then turn to the other inexperienced high school singers, who also were doing bad, and be like, "Okay, what do you guys think that they could improve on?" And I had one girl call me out by name and be like, Crown, you need to open your mouth wider." I have a small mouth. Did you ever think I have a small mouth? You fucker. I, but I think she did it on purpose because she kind of had beef with my sister. I think she did it on purpose, if I'm being honest. I think she called me out on purpose. That might be me thinking I'm self-important, that I'm more important than I am. But also, like, the urge I had to turn to this big mouth person and be like, I just have a small mouth, you asshole. That is as wide as my mouth. I remember distinctly standing there being like, thinking, my mouth is open as far as it opens without me unhinging my fucking jaw. Because, like, I remember one of the teacher's complaint was like tone, tonal quality or whatever. Uh, and I was like, I'm gonna look at. She was an underclassman, by the way, too. She was younger than me, and was like, yeah, but I'm not that good of a singer. I'm not that good of a singer, but I remember her voice. She wasn't that good of a singer either. Don't shit talk people if you are also standing on a. Oh shit, that's over there. And a place in the room to talk. God, it pissed me off so bad. Anyway, so I don't like it when people public uh call outs like that. I think they don't work with most people's personalities. Some people they do need that. They need the shame to not ever make that mistake ever again. We don't need that. I don't need that because the peer pressure and shame is not going to be as intense as my own personal peer pressure and shame. Like, don't worry, bud. I will be worse to myself than you possibly could ever be. I like this. Could be more detailed though. Am I putting tassels on it? Yeah, I am. Privately, he has money. What the fuck is playing and why should it? Oh, I'm skipping it. Oh, my phone's dead. Whatever. How much time do I have? I have like 3 minutes. As you can see, the stuff I put in the background takes a hot minute for me to do. This is the mouse, obviously. So it takes time. I'm not just like cranking shit out quickly. Especially if I start talking. I will talk. So that happened. So I cried. Not in front of him. I wasn't going to give him that satisfaction. But I did cry about it because I literally was not even that embarrassed that he did it in front of a person. Well, I was like obviously embarrassed. Like if you're going to call me out in front of somebody, I'm going to be embarrassed. But mainly just because it's just like I then proceeded to in that entire interaction with that customer and then every single interaction throughout the rest of the day, that was the only thing I could think about because it was just handled so unprofessionally. And I was just like, cool, cool, thanks, dude. Thank you for being a dick. But this is a banger. I start listening to music. Listening to my liked songs on Spotify, which is like 2,000 songs. So every once in a while, a song comes on. I'm like, I don't remember this song, but it's good. I think this needs more detail. Um, yeah, I remember what I was gonna do for the cloak. Hold on. Just draw his little outfits. I'm probably gonna record the rest of his me doing this and actually put it sped up in the background of another diary entry so you can actually see what I'm up to when I actually finish it. But oh, I do think red stitches would be so cute. Okay. I wanted this to be patchwork. Don't worry. You'll get it. I don't, those are two big stitches. Oh. The red might be too violent. Oh, hold on. I'm pretty sure I have a stitch brush. God, it's chugging. Okay. Yeah, that's too big of a. Let's put this on like one. Switch two might be the one I'm thinking about. Yep, I think it is. That's much better. See what I mean? Um, doesn't look the way I want it to, but it might just be because it's so too big. How much time do I have got? Okay. I feel like I ended up not talking about. Oh, I forgot that I haven't fixed my keys. I haven't fixed my keys. Whoopsie. Anyways, um, that's all the time I have today. I'm gonna go make dinner and edit this video and post it. Bye. Thank you for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe. Yada yada yada. You know the drill. You you know the drill. Okay. The song of the day will be over here somewhere, probably. Uh, probably Touch, Sleeping at Last, because that's what I'm listening to as this video is ending.